Fishing is everything to us here in Jensen and Martin County in general. We have so much accessibility from an angler standpoint, from the beaches, from the bridges, boating. It's just a very big area when it comes to fishing.
I've really got no desire to leave. We've got such a unique and diverse ecosystem here, and there's not a lot of places in the world that can offer the diversity from inshore to offshore.
It's everything we have here in South Florida, and it has some of the greatest fishing to offer out there anywhere in the world.
Patrick Price, owner-operator of DayMaker Charters here in Jensen Beach, Florida. I've had my own business since September of 2009, fishing professionally for just over 20 years.
My name's Fred Caimotto. I own Snook, Nook Bait and Tackle here in Jensen Beach, Florida. Fishing's been in my family my entire life. My father's had a bait and tackle shop here since 1984. We've pretty much been in the tackle industry ever since.
Well, I've probably known Fred for 7 or 8 years.
We met in a business relationship, which turned into a friendship. One of the best captains that I've come to know about in my short time here. The guy's on the fish. He's constantly in the know. Part of it is because he's out there every day.
He's out there every day. He's got a day off, just like I am. And it's unique when you find somebody that treats the sport for the passion that they have and not as a job. And that's what it still is to me, and I think that separates people like myself and Fred from a lot of other people.
A lot of my favorite fishing has a lot to do with what we did today, cobia fishing. We have some of the best cobia fishing of the entire east coast of the United States, especially during the springtime like we have now. When it comes to an all-around fish that gives you everything you want, a good battle, a very visual fight, they come up to the surface, it's just a great all-around fish, probably one of my favorite to catch.
I think one of the biggest keys to successful fishing and allows successful fishermen to separate from an ordinary day is being able to capitalize on a bite. Whether that means maximizing your individual fish opportunities or turning one fish into two, two fish into three, three fish into four with multiple hookups is going to separate you from an ordinary day to an excellent or an epic day. Well, through the years of fishing, I come to learn that no matter how special your day can be, there's usually one fish in the course of the day, big or small, or how it acts or what it does that stands out. My DayMaker was, we broke a fish off in my running gear and he was free swimming around the boat and I free gaffed him. You know, everybody had their own reason for having a great day, and mine would have been not only the overall success of the trip, but being able to free gaff that fish and adding an extra fish to the trip.
There's nothing more rewarding than having a plan and picking a species or an area or just a tactic that you're going to try for the day and going out and executing it and having it be successful. And it's the old hook to table. There's nothing better than going home at night with fresh fillets that you went out that day and caught and putting them on the grill. There's nothing better than working in the tackle industry. 95% of people, mostly every person you talk to is going fishing. They're happy. It's just a great environment to work in. It's great as far as gaining knowledge, being in the store every day. Obviously, you don't get to fish as much as you'd like during the busier seasons, but sending someone out after a fish that they've targeted for their entire life and giving them the tools to do it, whether it be the bait, the fishing rods, the hooks, or just a couple of sinkers here and there. And the visual you get from when they come back in with that smile on their face after catching that fish, and you had something to do with it, it's greatly rewarding, more so than any kind of, you know, business or money standpoint.
It's the changing every day that keeps me coming back, and it's not made it a job yet. And you know, it's a passion for the sport, the enjoyment of seeing novice anglers, first-time anglers, kids catching their first fish, the smiles on their faces. It's a big reward, and it makes you feel really, really good. And now with my son, teaching him the sport and letting him get involved and experience his first fish and asking questions and why this happens and why that happens. I love sharing that knowledge with people, and it's a very, very rewarding experience. And I think it'll continue for the next 70 years because I don't have a very good retirement plan.